Hey, Shalom, Yabashim Shabbat Thumb, Boya Howard Shemala Thumb, Bashim Yahsham, teaching officer Kalah with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. The school has been around since 1969, teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who they are according to the scripture. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite organization or groups. Paying tithes is a commandment, so make sure you get that 10% of any increase that you get from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Any increase you give to the Lord. All right, today is a Wednesday night class. We're going to go into some of the laws. All right. So, let's see. So, we're going to start out with Deuteronomy 7 and 6. All right. The book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6 says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, for we are a separate people unto the Most High Power. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people." The Most High Power has chosen us to be a special people. Okay. Like I've said in previous classes, we didn't choose the Most High. The Most High chose us. It's a difference. Okay. To be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. This is above every other nation that's out there. If you're not black, Hispanic, or Native American, then you're not his chosen people. You're not his favorite. You're not the one that the Most High gave his love to. Okay. I need you to understand that because of this, we have to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments because it is our obligation as Israelites to the Most High to uphold his statutes and his commandments throughout all our generations. All right. First John chapter 5, verse 3. It says, "For this is the love of the God. For this is the love of God. This is his. This is his love, because love is an action, not feelings, not something that you just you you feel towards one another. Of course, there's affection towards another person, but if you love someone, you have to act on it. You have to show that you love someone. Why do you think when people say you can't just say you love me? You got to show me because it's an action. Okay, it's always been, and always will be an action. For this is the love of the Most High Power, that we keep his commandments. We have to keep them. To keep them is to follow them. To follow them is to learn them and do them. And then afterwards, we teach them to our younger generation so that they can grow up and continuously teaching them throughout the generations. For instance, the High Holy Day, like we're in the middle of one now. We're in the middle of the Feast of the Tabernacle. Okay? We are on the fourth day of the Tabernacle. Teaching our little ones is how we uphold and keep the commandments. Okay? Because if you teach them, you have to learn them to do them yourself. And his commandments are not grievous. His commandments are not hard to do. It's a simple thing to do. And it's not like going out there and saying, "Hey, I need you to hop on one foot while spinning your head 360 degrees while dislocating your arm and reattaching it to your hip." You know what I'm saying? We're not asking you to do something impossible. The Bible is only asking you to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments so you can become perfect. Okay? I know we've always been taught that there's no perfection. You can't be perfect. But the scriptures say, be ye therefore perfect. All right? Which is book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48. This is what Christ said. All right? The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. There's a way to be perfect. Following the law, statutes, and commandments is what makes you perfect. So, Matthew 15 and 24. I'm going to show you that he's not giving these laws to anybody else. Okay, that's why we went to Deuteronomy 7 and 6 for you to understand. Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans are above all people on the face on the planet. Okay, the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. It says, "But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel." Okay, this is coming out of Christ's mouth. He's not sent to anybody else but the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay? He's not sent but unto the black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. There's nobody out there that he's coming for but them. And he's not coming down with with roses and flowers and rainbows and goodness to all mankind. No. He's going to crack the sky open with angels. And he's going to come down, and then he's going to save the black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. He's going to save them and punish those that has harmed his people. But for that to happen, we have to start coming back together. We have to start learning these laws. We have to start implementing these statutes and commandments to our children and their children's children. All right? Throughout our generations. First John chapter 5, 1, uh, 3, verse 15. Make sure. So like it. Leviticus 19 and 17. You're gonna go there first and then go to First John. Okay? It says, the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. and not suffer sin upon him. So you shouldn't hate your brother. You shouldn't be doing what these other religious people are doing. Okay? These other religious beliefs see our people struggling, see our people suffering. Do they help? No. What do the ISUPK do? We help. We go to impoverished countries where our people are and help them. Okay? We do what we can to all our people. We stick up for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Just like in the book of Matthew, where it says, I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay? We, the ISUPK, are exacting that. You know what I'm saying? We are helping our people because we as a people have been destroyed. All right? We are in a state of destruction. We're in a state of war. For us to wake up, we have to be taught these law, statutes, and commandments. We have to stop being stiff necked people and listen and start learning and start becoming the Israelites that we were meant to be. All right. Now we're going to go down to 1 John 3 and 15. Okay. The book of John, 1 John, chapter 3, verse 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. Okay. For you to hate your brother is to pretty much kill your brother, to unalive him. Okay. We as a people do this every day. A brother, somebody step on your shoe. Now you pissed off. In your mind, you ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being like, it's a lock here, brother. I didn't mean to step on your shoe. Or, hey, slack, brother. You stepped on my shoe. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You may have had a bad day. Let me go ahead and get you a drink or something. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Let me go ahead and see what's going on. Like when I go to the stores and I see brothers, and sometimes brothers are having a worse day than I am. You know what I'm saying? I speak to them. Hey, shalom, brother. How you doing today? That's all it takes, just to speak to them. I had a brother sit there and we talked in the store. Didn't even know this man. We talked in the store for about 20, 30 minutes about what was going on with him, with his problems. And afterwards, the man thanked me. He was like, I needed that. I needed somebody to talk to. I was right there at the edge. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting his number. I talked to him a couple more times. And we have pretty much been playing the game for about 3 years now. Hanging out. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool brother. And he's coming into the school and he's trying to learn and trying to change his ways. That's all that matters. We come in and we show the kindness that we are supposed to. We show the kindness that we want to happen to us. All right? The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 13. All right? Thou shalt not kill. This is a commandment. We shouldn't be unaliving each other anyway. Like I said, seeing a brother in the streets, they may be having a bad day. Something could happen for them to snap. You know what I'm saying? It just takes a brother to show kindness and show the brother love, just like you would want somebody to show you love. You feel me? And this is in the Old Testament. So what about the New Testament? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's nothing new under the sun, right? Hold on. The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 21. It says, "Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time." This is said in the Old Testament. Okay. Thou shalt not kill, right? And whosoever, again, it's always that whosoever that gets said by. It's not talking about everybody. It's only talking about the Israelites, right? And whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment, right? You're gonna be in danger of the Most High's wrath. It's as simple as that. Don't unalive each other, all right? Come on, Lord Christ. Yeah. Yeah. All right, hold on one second. Salakia, the water for bearing with me. I'm gonna give you a few more scriptures on things that we shouldn't do as a people. All right. First off, we shouldn't be unaliving each other. Second of all, the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. It says, "If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." All right. So it's saying if a man lie with another man, or if a woman lies with another woman, they have suffered an abomination. They have committed an abomination. This is a sin. All right. So being a homosexual is a sin as well, and we don't want that. Um, just so people know, a sin is the transgression of law. All right. The book of First John, chapter 3, verse 4. Hmm. The book of First John, chapter 3, verse 4, it says, "Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law." So for you to break a law is a sin because committing a sin is breaking the law. Unaliving each other, making whores out of our own daughters, making marriages. Deuteronomy 7 and 3. All right. So like, it says, "Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughters thou shalt thou take unto thy son." Verse 4, "For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods." Okay? That's another sin. Serving other gods other than the Most High. Don't you know that the Most High is a jealous God? Don't you know he hates it when you try to put somebody else over above him? As a Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, we as a people, we have to understand that the stuff that we have been doing by worshiping other religions is going against the Most High to the point where it's worthy of. Hold on, let's see. Deuteronomy 8 and 19. I'm going to go ahead and get to it. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8, verse 19. And it says, "And it shall be, if thou do at all forget the Most High power and walk after other gods." If you sit there and forget, because we as a people have had our religion, our culture, our beliefs taken from us, okay? And we started to follow after other gods. We started to have other religions, other beliefs, okay? And it says, "and walk after other gods." That's that. Oh, those are those other beliefs. The Virgin Mary, uh, Caesar Borgia as Jesus Christ, Buddha. Um, what's the Indian god? Mecca. We have the Big Rock. Let's see. We have all types of different belief systems out there that go against the Most High. And it says, "and serve them and worship them." Okay, that's not just looking after them; it's also praising them, bigging them up, worshiping them, and teaching our generations to follow after them. All right. "I testify against you this day that ye shall surely perish." Doing that is worthy of death. We are going to perish. Why do you think we are in the state of destruction that we are now? Because that's exactly what we're doing. All right. What we have to do is we have to stop following after these other gods. Stop worshiping them. Stop putting them above the Most High, and start coming back. Okay, and start coming back to the Most High like we're supposed to, like we're meant to, as the Israelites that we were made to be. All right, we have to stop going against the Most High. Stop committing these sins. Stop transgressing the law. Okay, if that means that you should not be eating pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster, making whores out of our daughter, being a homosexual. Um, let's see, what else? Sleeping with our brothers' wives. There's a lot of things that you can do to go against the Most High. But we as a people have to stop being that stiff necked people and start turning to the Most High. Start following after the straight and narrow. Start doing what He wants us to do. Just like the scriptures say to be ye therefore perfect in all things. Like the Most High power is perfect. Okay? That's what we have to do. Now, until we start following these laws, statutes, and commandments, until we start coming back to the Most High power like we're meant to be, we're going to continue to be in a state of woe. We're going to continue to be in a state of destruction. We're going to continue to be hated against by people in the land that we live in. We're going to continue to be blamed for things that we ain't even have nothing to do with. Okay? We're going to continue to be deported out of a land that belongs to us. We're going to continue to be unalived in the streets by so-called cops, law enforcers. That's what they call themselves. But they ain't nothing but the biggest gang in America. I mean, what else are you going? What else can you say? We're going to continue to be out there in the state of woe, in the lowest of the low. Don't you want to be better than what you are today? Do you want to continue living like you do in the ghettos, the barrios, the reservations? Do you want to continue seeing brothers and sisters out there strung out on crack, strung out on drugs, homeless? I'm pretty sure every black, Hispanic, and Native American out there is either has a family member that's strung out or homeless, or is strung out or homeless. You know what I'm saying? The book of Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. Surely oppression. Surely you black, Hispanic, and Native Americans that are oppressed are out there going insane. You can't find a place where you belong. You think that this place is your place of rest. You continue to love your oppressor. You continue to love these unfortunate mutations. But guess what? They don't love you. Black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man and woman, and our children. These unfortunate mutations don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to live. You think they keep passing all these laws that goes against you? It don't go against them. It goes against you. Why do you think the Native American women keep coming up missing? Why do you think our brothers and sisters that are of the Hispanic speaking tribe, the Spanish speaking tribes, are being detained in cages on the borders? Why do you think our brothers, the so-called black people, are all in prison, being forced for free labor? Come on now. They hate you. You being born an Israelite is already counting against you in this world. This world is wicked as all get out. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to gather together. It's time for us to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. It's time for us to do what the Most High wants us to do. It's time for us to be perfect people. All right? And that's my time. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Wa Yahweh Shamar Lathun by Shem Shai. I'm preaching off of Shekalah with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yohana. The school has been around since 1969, teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who they are according to the scripture. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite organization or group. Pay your tithes. All right?